Yeah, what's up, y'all? Cool Water, the digital dope man, coming to you live with another episode of the Barroom Chats. Come on. Yeah. Looky here. Just stepped out that movie theater and seen the First Purge. And man, was it a doozy. A real doozy, you understand me? They got it out for us, y'all. The First Purge might as well be the last purge. Because black folks up shit creek without a paddle. But we finna talk about it. Cool Water. Get ready. Come on. That's right. What's up? Yeah, it's Cool Water, the digital dope man. Coming to you live and direct. Another episode of the podcast, Barroom Chats. And today, what is this? January the 8th. I'm sorry, man, I'm straight tripping. July the 8th, 2018, 4 days after the Purge is released, the First Purge, I was able to slide into the theater to get a taste of it. I've been hearing about it, and it's looking ugly. You understand? It's looking real ugly. So, I'm hoping and praying that we got something, man, that's gonna be, able to ward off the coming attractions. So, many of you probably have not seen The Purge, and that's cool. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but I gotta say something, because if I don't, I ain't really doing my job. That's why they call me the digital dope man. I'm bringing the content to you like the dope man would, except it's just in digital form. You see what I'm saying? The First Purge, man, is really centered around black folks and probably Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans, or whatever you want to call them. The indigenous Aboriginal people of North America, South America, Central Islands. The whole nine. That's pretty much how we all are looked at. In which case, mostly black folks. But since, for me, I've been studying this plague that's been put on black America since the 15th century, through scholars like Dr. Claude Anderson, Amos Wilson, cats like Phil Valentine, Taj Tariq Bey, man, Carter G. Woodson, Booker T. Washington, Minister Farrakhan, the list goes on and on, man. I've been studying the plague, with the health issue. Laila, Africa, he been spitting that juice, for 20, 30 some odd years. I could resonate with the movie and understand what the real implications, and my tongue is tied up, implications of how and why they would go about doing something of that nature to black folks and Hispanics, the indigenous in the North American continent, in AKA, in this regard, Amsterdam, which to be New York, because the last movie, I think it was centered out there in LA. So, I understand why, because being the original that we are, and being the hybrids that they are, you got to get rid of your competitor. Let's just put it like that. So the movie really showed a real complex, real thought-provoking situation where the economy, the jobs, housing, everything is in disarray. You got police brutality. You got all of these issues going on, and people of color are the ones that suffered the most. So they come up with a little slick trick, like they do most black folks and anybody else that's in dire need. We're going to throw you a couple dollars if you do this. We'll give you a lot of money if you do this. You know, if you do this, we're going to hit you like this. And for the most part, most people look at it as being innocent because they got bills to pay. You know, don't nobody want to be sitting around here, man, trying to be, you know, foaming at the mouth, and you got 2-3 kids and you trying to figure out, you know, what the business is. You know, your man, you know, he might be in prison. So you looking for an exit. You looking for an opportunity. And most of that stuff was geared toward young folk. Because young folk are always quick to take the bait. By the time you hit the age of 40, you know, you wise enough and seasoned enough to see the hook and the crook. You dig? And that's one of the overall reasons that the purge could possibly and probably will come to pass sometime in the near future. Because like they were saying, and the president, whoever the president was, basically, you know, the new founding fathers look at it like this. The American dream is dead. We want to create a new American dream. And the new American dream will be created through the New World Order, presently, which is from the Old World Order, and bring about new opportunities. But the new opportunities is designed to keep you locked into the system. You know, not only do you got to fight the man, you got to fight the technology, drones, which we seen that now. They spying on you. Well, they gonna be doing even more in the future. They probably be shooting at you. They gonna halt like the police would. They'll be able to pull you over. Drone pull up on you. If you run, the drone gonna shoot you. Probably shoot your tires out. They'll do 20, 30%, maybe even 40% of the police work, or what police would actually have to do physically. The drone can do. Because he towering the sky. It's towering the skies. You dig? So the first purge, in my opinion, really should have been called the last purge, because that is the catalyst and the initial starting point to do what? Basically, eradicate Black America. Eradicate the indigenous people, the aboriginals of the planet, the aboriginals a North American continent, you know, and that is one of the main issues. So you take a guy, Dimitri, who was the local kingpin or the regional kingpin, you know, selling the nonsense to the people, had to turn a tail and become the good guy because he watching his folks get murdered left and right. And then the government is coming in doing some slick shit, the shit that they do. You dig? Playing like they don't know what's going on, trying to incite a riot. Some of the same things that we've heard about with the Black Lives Movement, where it's been plants planted inside the marches to start up and stir up a lot of nonsense, to continue to push the race war, to continue to push ethnic division, on and on and on. You dig? So, you know, when you see a movie of this magnitude, to the average, it's entertainment because it's so far out that you can't wrap your mind about it. And some people ain't vibrating on that frequency where they can really wrap their mind around what's being said and what's being shown to them that's coming in the future. You dig? They showed you with Morgan Freeman that we was going to have a black president. We had one. He gone now. But they showed you way out. They showed you on The Simpsons that Donald Trump was going to become the president. He gone now. They showed you on The Simpsons that their Prince was liable to be dead, murdered or whatever, killed or whatever, or had an early death. They showed it to you. They always forecasting and then putting it in your face because they want to make sure that they The karmic debt ain't placed on them. They giving you an out. They letting you know early so you can make the necessary preparations. So the purge, the purge I remember seeing before this one, probably think it was Anarchy. I think that was set in California, in Los Angeles. Now this one's in New York. Now what the next one gonna be? See? And then after after the movie displays the outcome, somewhere in the future, you'll hear, you'll see, and you'll question, damn, when they talking about that 15 years ago? Yeah, they were talking about that 15 years ago, but most of us wasn't paying attention. It's always been an attack on black folks. White folks gonna get caught up in the midst of it. Some of the ones that ain't out here trying to slick, but the majority gonna end up, playing on the side of the oppressor. So, you have different points of view. Dimitri, Kingpin, Naya, ex-girlfriend, activist, when she was kind of naive, I guess she thought, she'd be the good girl and try to save, the nation, that, things would go the way it is. But you playing with some devils, man. These folks ain't playing the way you playing. Her brother, he trying to make a living, trying to figure out how to make a living, which is something that all of us, and that's the real issue. Dangling that carrot in front of your face is what keep you locked in. Dangling that carrot in front of your face is what keep you foaming at the mouth to get that, to get that house, to get that car, to get them clothes. It's the continuous mind fuck that goes on daily that keeps people looking for opportunities that ain't healthy for them. And they showed a lot of that in the purge, the first purge. So I'm just going to say, not to be too long-winded, this really is a glimpse into the future. Don't be scared to go see it. A lot of folks can't deal with this type of stuff, man. But I recommend you go see the purge. I recommend you go, you get off into it, because some of the things that I know and heard about, hired mercenaries, race soldiers, foreign militia, all of those things are real. And they just waiting for a certain time to implement that particular situation so that these fools can go out here and do what? Cause anarchy. You dig? And they gonna cause anarchy with mostly black folks in America, because we the ones that's the most unprotected class of people in America. See? We don't have support from the government. We don't have a military base. If terrorism acts come among us, we doomed. We don't have nobody to come save us. We don't have a strong military. We don't have tools and technologies to defeat the enemies that may come upon us or come upon these shores. So go see the purge. Get some game. Rap about it, talk to your family, talk to your friends, look deep between the lines, because we're going to need each other at some point in the future. It ain't going to be about the money. They was offering folks money with the chip. You chip you and you get the bread. Well, that let you know wasn't no cash being exchanged. Everything was electronic. You feel me? And if you're not wise and you don't understand the matrix and how it's being played, you're going to take the bait. You're going to fall for the okie doke, because at this point, you got to be wise as a serpent. And a lot of folks don't want to be wise as a serpent. You dig? A lot of people want to look the other way because they still believe in the American dream. They still believe that I can get rich if I just do this, if I just put in enough work, if I work enough hours, if I save a little more. You dig? You got to be a producer. See, that's what people don't understand. If you ain't producing nothing, you are a useless eater. That's it. You're a useless eater. There is no use for you here in America because you're not producing. So you become exterminated, period, point blank. You dig? So I'm going to holler at y'all, man. It's Cool Water, the digital dope man. Check me out at ishiphopdead.com. Subscribe to the blog. Like this podcast. Leave a comment. Check me out at thedigitaldopeman.com. That's going to be the home base. That's where, you're going to get all the freebies, all the information, all the other stuff that you need that's really going to revolve around solving your problems. And continue to look out for the lecture coming, the African American Entrepreneurs Holocaust, with the theme being Who Killed the Black Entrepreneur? That's coming soon. Just looking for the right spot and looking for the right folks to build with so we can blow that out the water. Hey, man, it's cool water, man. Keep your head on straight. Go see that Purge, y'all. Real talk. Go see that Purge.